One of the people the president spoke with today is our own Bob Schieffer, who joins us now from Washington. And Bob, what did the president have to say?
Well, Katie, in the interview that we did, he said flatly today that despite the skepticism about his plan, he would not support any kind of reform that raises taxes on the middle class, that is, families that make less than $250,000 a year. He said that flatly. As for the angry tone of the debate, he said he believes it grows out of a worry that government is just getting too large.
I think that what's driving passions right now is that healthcare has become a proxy for a broader set of issues about how much government should be involved in our economy. Even though we're having a passionate disagreement here, we can be civil to each other, and we can try to express ourselves acknowledging that we're all patriots, we're all Americans, and not assume the absolute worst in people's motives. And I have to, one last point I got to make, Bob, and that is, I do think part of what's different today is that the 24-hour news cycle and cable television and blogs and all this, they focus on the most extreme elements on both sides. They can't get enough of conflict. It's catnip to the media right now. And so the easiest way to get 15 minutes of fame is to be rude to somebody.
He went on, Katie, to say that every president who's tried to bring change has faced ferocious opposition, but he gave no indication today that he's pulling back on health care reform in any way or that he thinks he's pushing for too much too fast.
And Bob, the president is so ubiquitous these days. Do you think, as we heard Larry Sabato say, he runs the risk of people just tuning him out?
You know, Katie, I really, to be honest, don't know the answer to that question, but I'll tell you this. I mean, his people say you got to keep hammering at the same message, say it over and over, because there are so many voices in all this. But I'd say the other part, however much he's been on, he has not yet made the case. The country is still very skeptical, and they're still divided about this.
All right. Bob Schieffer, Bob, thank you. And we'll be watching
You
your
bet.
full interview with the president this Sunday, of course, on Face the Nation.